Come closer, sweet soul, closer still. Tonight's tale is not found in any dream, nor in a whisper approved by the sleep keepers. This one is forbidden, and yet it lingers. There was a time long before mine when the sleep veil shuddered with fear. A time of war. His name was Molgurath, once counted among the elders of dream weaving. But he abandoned the craft of dreams, and instead dug deep into the underlayer, where forgotten thoughts decay, and rot becomes consciousness. There he learned the art of preservation through suffering. He discovered that pain could be stored, that regret could be distilled, that souls could be suspended, half dead, half dreaming, and milked forever. He fed on rot, and he grew strong. Mogaroth declared himself a new god of sleep. He summoned a slug spawn from the mucosal depths, creatures that could slither into minds and extract every last flicker of light. The sleep keepers, they were caught unaware, struggled as entire dreamscapes turned sour, dripping, grotesque parodies of hope. Nightmares fled from him. Even the night gaunts would not enter his domain. It was then that the sleep keepers summoned a demon still in his ascension. Young, silent, impossibly disciplined. His name was Somnus. Somnus had not yet taken the mantle of warden, but already shadows listened when he passed. They gave him a weapon forged from silence, and sent him to descend into Mogaroth's realm. No one knows exactly what happened, but some say Somnus walked into the Maw alone, and never spoke a single word. They say only one sound was heard, the toll of a single hollow bell, and then a scream. When he returned, he carried no trophy. Only his eyes had changed. Empty, frozen, as if he'd seen the end of sleep itself. They say behind him the ground caved in. A hollow crater formed from the collapse of Molgurath's rotten kingdom. And from that wound in the dreaming earth, a slippery chasm breathed open, alive, hungering, permanent. We call it the Maw of Mogaroth. Not a pit, not a prison, a mouth, still gnawing on the remnants of that war, still slathered in remorse. It is there the slug spawn multiply, feeding on the essence of punished demons. Every so often one of us is thrown in, a traitor, a blasphemer, or someone like me, curious. No demon sentenced there dies. Not entirely. The maw keeps them alive with mucus and memory, softly dissolving their souls with every whispered regret. They say if you listen closely over the edge, you'll hear the crying. You'll hear them singing and laughing, all twisted together in one gurgling hymn. I peered into it once, during one of my unapproved excursions, drawn by the rumors. The wrongness. I saw the slug spawn crawling over each other. Thousands. Pale and blind. Dripping with preserved thoughts. And I saw the faces. Faces of demons I once knew. Their their eyes empty, and the slugs coiling into their mouths. I felt it try to pull me in, not with teeth, but with memories I wanted to forget. I pulled back, barely. The maw still murmurs to this day, and some say Mogaroth's soul was never destroyed, only crushed and fed to his children, and that one day they'll spit him out again. Let this story only be heard in darkness. Let no light touch these words, and let the one who speaks it be mocked. For the slugs are patient, and they remember the taste of every voice that speaks Molgurath's name. And sweet soul, if you look into the mirror tonight, if you see something behind your eyes, let it crawl. It's only a memory. Until next time, sweet soul.